DieHard Mission Monday update. You are in the right place at the right time because we are about to find out all the things that are happening in the world of Project DieHard. And this is an amazing time. There's a lot happening you need to know. And it's not just the basic normal-ish things happening right now. There's a lot in the mix. And part of it was addressed earlier today. So before I bring in Brian Gibson, who is our founder of Project DieHard, before I bring him in, I'm going to bring in the message he shared on Facebook earlier today. If you're not following us on Facebook, do that now. Take a moment, open your Facebook, find Project DieHard. It's real easy to find us, and follow. Then you'll know what's going on ongoing. But this is a message he shared earlier today, and I want you to hear it.
Hey y'all, DieHard 6 here. It's Mission Monday. Yeah, we got big things on the podcast tonight, but I just gotta hop on a rant here. Look, I understand there is a cost to everything. I got it. But until we get the kingdom and community's help, don't ask me for money. Okay? I have electric bills, water bills, trash bills to pay before I go, oh, here's money for your marketing. If you don't think I'm real, then come and see. What more can I do for you? We do a fellowship breakfast and we have our first facility. Support this mission or get out of my way. DieHard 6 out.
Well, what do you think about that? That hits it, doesn't it? People reaching out and saying, hey, pay me to do things. That's not where we are. That is, you're not paying attention if that is what people are thinking is appropriate right now. We have a mission to fulfill. We have things going on here that need to happen, and paying money for things that are not the essential things right at this moment is not where we are. We need your help. We've been saying for a while here, we need volunteers. We need people to share this. Go back and on Facebook there, hit the share button. It'll take you all of 5 seconds, tops. Share it out there. Make sure people see it. People that you know need to see this too. We got, you know why we're here. You know, we're doing everything we can to make a difference in our veteran community. What can you do to help? That's the message I've got for you tonight. I know Brian's got a lot more coming. I'm going to go ahead and bring him in so that he can share more. Brian, how you doing?
I'm still a little steamed from that Zoom meeting today.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was notified of 4 today that have lost their fight with the demons. Now that's what I was notified of.
I can't even imagine what the actual number is. Think about how many veterans there are and how many of them have connections back to you and to Project DieHard, and the fact that you were notified of 4 today alone.
Yeah.
We're not working fast enough, and we're doing as much as we can. We need help. All of you listening, we need help. If you can't help, who do you know that can? Share this.
Again, folks, here. I didn't get a whole slide deck, but we'll be talking about some things. But right here. Will you help heroes? Pray. I refer you to the book of Psalms. King David prayed repeatedly. Share. I refer you to the book of John. The disciples went out and said, you need to come see this guy, Jesus. He's doing wonderful things. You need to come see him. That's what I need you people to share this mission. volunteer. I refer you to the book of Matthew. Read it. It tells you when two or more are gathered, and many are called, few are chosen. Only the best is going to do within this mission. If you're not the best, don't bother asking. This is God's plan in the veteran community. You don't have time to do any of that, then you donate, give, patron monthly. It doesn't go to wallets. It goes to the mission.
It's what you heard in that clip earlier is real. There's a property in Makanda, Illinois. There are bills to pay there. There's electric, there's trash, there's internet. And how much do we need of that right this second? Well, we need to be needing it right now. We don't have people there yet. We need to finish too many things there before we can actually house people. But that's coming real quick. That has to happen this year. We need the funds coming in so that we can get this facility done and house people, because it's, how many times have you had to turn people away that needed that service?
I lost count.
Uh-huh. So for anyone who doesn't believe that is a real piece of the puzzle, it is a real piece. No doubt that's a real piece. You've had.
But look, I am so happy and blessed with our outreach partners. We are reaching the world. Veterans, don't give up, okay?
Yeah.
I'm loving this, that we're reaching the world. But yet, there's a flip side to that coin, that Sue doesn't get those calls. Because Sue doesn't have to turn veterans away. That's not her job. It's not her job. It's not Kurt's job. It's not Mark's job. It's no volunteer's job within this organization to tell a veteran no. That runs to me and me directly.
Nobody wants to hear no, and I know you don't want to say no, but there is a reality of what we're able to do. And you're right. There's amazing partners helping out in so many different ways. There's a lot of good happening.
Oh, wait. How long have we been asking for a tractor for file brush?
A while.
A couple years?
Yeah.
So Crossroad Lawn and Garden out of Benton, a mission supplier, reaches out. Hey, we got a tractor for you. Praise be to God. It's a 35 horsepower Branson tractor that was taken in on trade. Okay, cool. The only thing that needs done is we got to rebuild the engine. Okay. Brand new tractor, even at cost, is 20, 30,000. Rebuilding the engine, cost for the parts, and they're discounting the labor, 10 grand. That's, to me, that's saving the mission money, because we're not spending 30 for a 25 horsepower when we can only spend 10 to get a 35 horsepower. But what does that take? Still takes money.
Still takes money.
Okay, Crossroads Lawn and Garden, love them to death. You need any lawn equipment, go buy it from there. Tell them we sent you. But see, they have employees and they have a building and they have costs they have to do. They're doing all they can. What are What are you doing? Okay.
I feel like that's the question of the day. What are you doing? Yeah.
Let's
Hit the
talk
share
about
button. That's easy.
the CARES Foundation.
Hmm?
Todd Lingle out there, all the way out in Arizona. Met him out there. Broke bread, shook hands. Very knowledgeable man about children's issues. Why? Because that's his sole focus in life. I'm not asking him for money because he's saving lives.
Yeah.
So if you don't want to support me, support him. Who else? Who else do we know out there? Oh, our Club 22 members, restaurants. Oh, where are they at? I don't know. Go to the website, find out.
That's what I was just going to say. Go look.
Yeah. Did we talk about Tater Day last week?
We did talk a bit about Tater Day. I think it's worth catching up with some highlights, though. You want to just throw a few little nuggets out for us?
Yeah.
What the heck is Tater Days?
Tater Days, that big event in Marshall County, right? Drew Williams, everybody knows he's helping the mission best he can. Well, he introduced me to some folks. I don't know if you, I know they're on our Facebook page. They got videos out there. That's why you need to follow the page, because if you want the latest and greatest, that's the place to go. But we now have a location for Fort Hope, the national headquarters, Aurora, Kentucky.
So tell us more about that. That's big. Oh my goodness.
The people that he introduced me to, we sat there, had a soda, talked about things, right? I'm going to talk about veteran issues. I know with the person running for the jailer, we had a discussion. I gave him a couple hypotheticals that I have learned of in my dealings that, you know what, he's never thought about it, and he has to take veterans to his jail from time to time. But there's special issues when a veteran has to go down that route. And again, that's where communication happens. If people think I just sit here all day and stare at screens, no. I'm in conversations with people. Believe it or not, there are some people out there that actually want my input.
Sorry, I think that's hilarious because, of course, they want your input. You've got some valuable experience. The people you have talked to, the people that you've helped, all the partners. Oh my gosh. Yeah. You should be, I know you're in demand. You only have so many hours in the day, same as the rest of us. But yeah.
But yeah, I mean, if it comes to a veteran issue, I'm pretty in-depth into those. And yeah, I will bring up things in discussions, especially with the political side of the house, or like the jailer, or the couple sheriff deputies I had coffee with the other day. Okay. That's an idea that came to me, and I don't know how we're going to make it happen, but I know down the road we're going to make it happen. We're going to have to figure out some training for law enforcement on dealing with veterans.
You say that, and I'm sitting there thinking, how does that not exist? Is there anything like that out there? Because it should exist. How is that? What the heck? That's
Oh, I am sure it's out there.
but it's not prevalent enough.
Yeah, it's not prevalent enough. I'm sure there's somebody out there, again, share our mission.
Yeah.
Put them in contact with us, because if somebody's already doing it, I don't want to do it.
Yeah, we don't want to reinvent the wheel here. We want to bring together the pieces that work.
Yeah,
Spreading that.
that's the whole point of our facilities. Yeah, the best thing, transitional housing. Yep, outstanding. But let's talk about the skill training.
Ooh, yes.
Okay. Oh, wait. Let's talk about, what are we doing right here? A podcast, right? We have what? On the Mark TV, nonprofit TV, disability TV, and there's one more out there.
Easy way.
No.
Not easy way.
Easy way is gone. They showed their true colors. Me. I'm sorry if I offended anybody out here, but if you're claiming me, you're not welcome here. I'm sorry. If you're not helping, I don't have time.
Yeah. Try to think who the other one would be then. Ivod?
I think yeah. I know there's somewhere in here.
Because, that's a thing. Brian is really good at sharing out those that are helping the mission. Did y'all notice that? You want to get some exposure for doing good things? If you support the mission, we support you.
Yeah. But we have grown so much, and I'm trying to keep
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep in touch with our community support program members. But things are moving so fast. Well, I didn't hear from you. Look, brother, it works both ways.
Pick up the phone. Come visit. Yeah, it works both ways.
If you have a question, right, reach out. I mean, what more do you want?
Sorry, I was going to be sassy and be like, where's the silver platter? Oh, no.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. MTE TV.
Ooh, I got to know more about that one. MTE. All right.
So you're telling me my team doesn't even look at our stuff?
All right, so y'all know, outside of what we do here, we got lives, and this last week has been.
I know. I'm
just saying, that's why we need more people to help, because we can only do so much each, right? I'm not here full time.
You're not.
I'm here. To say I'm part-time, I'm very part-time. I do what I can when I can. You can count on me being here. It's rare that I miss this. I'm here.
Again, folks, this is all I ask. If you join the team, do what you say you're going to do.
Yeah, do what you can. If you got an hour a week, oh my gosh, that would be amazing. If you got an hour a month, hey, if you just have an hour, find an hour. Hop on board and join us and do some good.
Yeah, how about 5 seconds, hit the share button.
Exactly. That one gets me, because that is about as okay, here. You want to know how long it takes to do this? I'm going to go ahead and go back for just a quick second here. I am going back to let's see here. we were right here. This is what I just played. Look how this works. Oh, I'm gonna like that. But you have options. You can pick what you want. And then, 97 eyeballs saw it. That's good. But see that share button? It could be you can just share it without even saying anything, but I'm doing this and hitting share. How long did it take me to do that? Oh my gosh. That was like my whole day. No, that was 5 seconds.
Yeah.
So really, I don't think we're asking too much. And now people that I'm connected with, I've got like 1,500 connections. Whoever is actively seeing me is going to see that. So y'all can do that too. Ooh, I just said y'all. Am I hanging around you?
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you sooner or later.
So everybody can do that. And, that's the kind of thing where if you want things to spread quickly, that's what it takes. Just hit that share button. And then you can even take people. Do you know veterans? Do you know people who care about vets? Is that like all the people on your list? You can take people on it if you want to make sure they see it. That's easy too. So there's ways, right? So I'm just going to encourage people.
Look, guys, I'm not shy. If Sue looks at her page, she will see where I've dropped a thing on
I've
her
been tagged.
page.
You can do that.
I think it was pretty simple. Ask Susan how you can help.
Uh-huh.
That was it.
And for those that have missed it, you see this? Susan at projectdiehard.org. You can reach out, whether you're on your computer, on your phone, whatever. Reach out. Send a dang email. If you're listening to this, you know how to send an email. So do it. Say hi. I want to know more. There we go. Let's get that going.
Again, I didn't get a chance for a slide deck, but what do we got coming up this weekend?
Oh, there's a big one coming up this weekend. Oh my gosh. The Military Expo is happening. Now, I gotta, have you ever actually attended this yet? Is this one that you've been to, or is this a new event for you? I know you've been familiar, but have you been there before?
I've been to Discovery Park.
Okay.
Not on this weekend, what they do for the Military Appreciation Weekend. It's a great place.
From what I've seen, it looks amazing.
Oh, it is. I invite everybody, if you're traveling to this region, make it a stop. Discovery Park of America.
There's a post here that you put on the 9th. It's got some information. 2 days, one mission, real impact. April 17th and 18th at the Military Expo 2026. As Project DieHard continues the fight to bring hope, purpose, and community to our veterans. If you take on a task, do your best. Keep the team informed. Ask for help when needed. Most of all, complete it. That's the standard. That's the mission. We believe there is always hope. The right people show up. When it matters, together, we make a difference. We need you. Will you help this blessing reach thousands? How will you step up? There's another email address you can use, volunteer@projectdiehard.org, and let us know how you can serve. So let me make this big. See, ooh, actually, that took me right to the whole kit and caboodle here. So that was for Operation Big Things. That's
I tag our operations in certain posts.
Yes. So, well, here, I'm going to actually do one more. So if people want to find out more, they can obviously go to our Facebook page and find out more. But guess what? It's easy to look this up. You want to know just how easy? We had, this is Military Expo 26, Discovery Park of America. Boom, right there. They have, so you can find out obviously all sorts of things about Discovery Park of America, but the Military Expo, here's all the things you need to know. dive into America's military past and present. I know somewhere in here I was reading before that school groups are going to be there on Friday as well. There's going to be here, it says the weekend highlights military history and innovation with hands-on experiences, reenactors, and interactive exhibits throughout the park. This year, there's also a live performance of A Revolution of Her Own, which is an acclaimed living history program about Deborah Sampson, the first woman to professionally fight in the American military. So guests have the chance to explore historic and modern military equipment, hear personal stories from veterans, and engage with organizations that support today's service members and their families. Wow, you think that's why Project DieHard's going to be there? Kaboom, there it is. Big connections. And again, you can go ahead and head on over to their website to find out more about the event overall. But you can find out details of what's going on when. There's tons of information on here. There's a clip from last year. There's pictures when you get down in here from people that attended last year. So there's ample information out there so that you can find out what is going on. And if you can get there, go enjoy this. It's massive. And it's not just the expo. It's the whole park is open.
And find our booth.
Find Brian and meet him yourself.
If you got the guts.
Yeah, I think people can. But if you do, email me. Send me a picture. Everybody's got their phone. Take a quick selfie. Send it my way. I want to know.
Oh, wait a minute. I sent that out. I wonder if he's probably going to have you pull up that picture that I sent earlier.
Ooh, okay. Gonna take me just a moment here to find the right tab I have open to get that. Well, here, should I bring him in?
Yeah, bring him in.
Is he ready? I'm looking at him here. The one and only. Well, I say that. There's another one out there, but he's my one and only. So, Kurt Roskoff, welcome to the party.
Yeah, again, if you say the one and only Kurt William Roskoff, then you've got some.
I'm just going to say there's only the mustache now.
You're in one of the posts now.
Yeah, I did see that. He did put it in front of my eyeballs before it went to the public. Yeah.
Here he is. Check that out.
Oh, wait, I got an updated one out there with Yosemite.
Oh, no way. Okay. I've got work to do. Oh, I'm hitting all sorts that I don't hit on my end here. Whew. I'm like a box.
But that one you just showed went along with dinner because you made me Italian chicken, so that looked like the Luigi. I had the Luigi look going there.
No, I sent it out this morning to the team and we talked about it in the meeting.
It's on my phone during the meeting though, and I don't get to keep all those. I'm looking.
I'm trying to find it in my mess.
The mess of the messages, that's all part of it. I am still looking, so Kurt, do you have it handy?
I'm trying to determine which. Is it one about me or something else? I'm trying to follow what's going on.
Hold on.
It's coming. I'm optimistic. There it is.
There you go. We got the Mark Balin logo and the whole thing. Yeah. Yeah, let's go.
All right. Well, on that, since Kurt, you did all the groundwork and everything, it's the everywhere card. We're how close to it?
Barry told us he's working on it this week, so if the week goes the way Barry's planning it, we'll have it out before the weekend.
Okay. And what is it?
Well, the Everywhere Card is a program that Barry's been working on for years with Visa. He talks about how some years ago he approached Visa with the idea that, his mission is to give $1 billion to charity without costing the giver a penny. So imagine that, having all of our Project DieHard supporters support us financially, and it's not costing them a penny. And the idea is that there's $100 gift cards, available in the inventory. And so you grab it, these $100 gift cards, choose how many you want, and then you use those to make your purchases, whether you're shopping on Amazon or you're at your local marketplace, whatever it is, using those QR codes, and you got to make a purchase off of the page. Run it through the Everywhere Card by Project DieHard, and Visa will give Project DieHard $3 out of every $100 that you transact through these debit card gift cards. So basically, the everywherecard.com is where the details are that we looked at to look at whether we want to be a part of the program. But at least for those that are wondering what we're driving at, I think I'm over here bringing up the Everywhere Card.
And if you heard him right, you spend $100 and you get $100 gift card. You spend the entire $100 on that gift card. Visa one that does the donation back then of $3. So for every gift card you buy, you still you've literally not personally donated anything. You're just spending your money in a different way, and the money is a kind of a kickback on the back end. And you don't have to worry about it. You just have to go ahead and get that debit card through the website. So I love that whole concept.
You have to get it through our website for it to benefit us.
Yes. And this is Barry Shore that has the smile cards. Literally, oh, it's backwards, isn't it? Is this backwards for you guys?
Yep.
Dang. Let me flip it. I want you to see it. So he has these cards.
Yeah, I got a bunch that are going to be out down in Union City this weekend. Yeah, I got them. I met Barry out in Arizona.
You got to meet him. In person. I mean, obviously I've talked to him online and on the phone and all that, but you got to meet him.
Okay.
He's a great guy.
He is. He is.
I'm an ambassador of Project DieHard. He's the ambassador of joy.
Yeah.
Pretty great partner.
He is a great partner. He's doing wonderful things. It took us a few months to get everything tacked down, but this is how we work together. Mm-hmm. Okay. I think I stole one of his things too.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. Let me make sure I'm doing this right. Did I put it in here?
Well, while you're doing that, I'll put that on there.
There it is. Hold on. I don't have a slide deck, but
but you got slides.
We can work through this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Barry Shore says all the time, together everybody achieves miracles.
Love it.
Well, join our team. When I told Barry that I was stealing that, he goes, okay. But that's the DieHard team one, okay? I like the way it looks. But yeah, if you look at all of our social feeds, that's pretty much on everything we put out.
Sure is. It has meaning.
So did you give Barry a hug when you saw him?
He gave me the hug. Look, man, I'm not a hugger.
Did he tell you what his acronym is for hug?
I don't remember that one.
Heartfelt unlimited giving.
Oh yeah. Barry Shore is a great guy.
Yeah.
He has an energy that I don't have. Okay. Yeah, look, folks, y'all think I'm mean. I'm not mean. I'm just a veteran. I think I lost my sense of humor when the first bullet flew by my head.
Yeah, that's not funny.
Barry's mentality is that he would be on here saying, you know, welcome all of you good-looking people, you know, all of the people watching this podcast, this live stream, and he'd say, I know you're good-looking, because if you're supporting Project DieHard, we know you're always looking for the good. Thank you, good-looking people.
Again, that's an energy I don't have, folks, and I apologize for that, but I just don't have that energy that, you know, a lot of our partners do, and that's why I'm so grateful for them.
And that's what it takes a team.
Huh?
And that's what the beauty of a team. We all bring different things to the team. And that's where together everyone achieves miracles.
Again, I know my role. I know what my brothers and sisters need. I am the steward of God's blessings. I make sure only the best come to this mission. Sue and Kurt do outstanding jobs. I know I've ticked Kurt off a couple times because from people he sent, and I went, nope, they're not joining the mission. But nope, that last meeting they took just didn't happen. But again, that's part of the team. It's the leadership aspect of the team. There are things that I don't know nothing about because Kurt does it or Susan does it. They handle it all until I need to get involved or until they have a question because I trust my team. I mean, that's, to me, that the Army taught me, that's leadership. To delegate it out, trust but verify. So what else are we going to talk about?
Oh, I got one.
Go.
What team do you support? What sport team? Do you follow football?
Nope.
Basketball?
Nope.
Okay, you're making this harder. Let's see. I tell you, I'm a Packer fan. And some people would say I'm a diehard Packer fan. I know there's other people that support their team. They're considered, a diehard fan. Well, Huh.
You mean,
Huh.
yeah.
Damn, this is where I've got so many tabs open. Where is it? I have something I want to share, but it's not letting me. Okay, well, give me a second. I will make sure you can see. Oh, holy heck, what did I just do?
I don't know.
I've got so many things that just opened. How did that even happen? Okay, hang on.
Sue's got more tabs than a Coke canning factory.
You think? All right, so I'm just sharing my whole screen. So you have to tell me if you can see this. I am. Oh, here it is. I can share that window. Boom. Are you a diehard fan?
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
I think that's already out on our social media.
Haha, nice.
Oh no, it's not, because I sent it to you guys to put out.
So are you a diehard fan? We need to send
No.
this out and this go viral because really, it's simple, but says it. Hope for our veterans, stop veteran suicide, join the mission, volunteer, follow, become a patron, make a difference.
Yeah. Again, folks, this is how it works. Excuse me. Let me see if I can pull that up. I think I sent it to everybody. No, there's that one. Oh yeah, there it is. Let me show you. This has not hit our socials yet because I'm entrusting you guys to do that.
There it is.
Look at that Mark Dillon logo coming into effect again. Look at that. It just was released today. Look at all the attention it's getting.
Well, I wouldn't say it's getting attention. And that's not a...
That's why we're on the podcast, to give the work we do attention, right?
Yeah, but I love what Mark said. That's why I'm using it.
Yeah.
But Mark didn't do that. God did it. He just used Mark as the tool. You see how that?
Mark.
You see how that mindset?
That before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mark's on board with it.
So yeah, it's there, folks. Figure out a good post with it and post it out. Or
all right, so folks, I want to disrupt this program and kind of put a twist that nobody's expecting. Didn't bring it up at the leadership roundtable. This is one of these things that I like to do in my showmanship. I just bring out to the audience something real time to get a response for. So there's something that has a milestone happening 2 weeks from today. So I'm proposing this, that we'll bring this topic back next week for sure. And so things are kind of registering in Sue's mind. So Sue, here we go. About. Yeah, let's do the reveal. We've been working with Brian for a few years, but I don't think he's kept track of this one. So let's help everybody out. What are we talking about, Sue?
2 weeks from today will be our 30th wedding anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
There you go. So we're going to be promoting married couples all around the world to get involved in the mission as a result of our 30th anniversary. And so, we're going to be really plugging for 30 patrons between now and that would be our anniversary present. 30 patrons to the mission.
That would be
Let's
great.
do it, folks. You got 14 days. Here we go.
That's awesome. And for those that, if this is the first time you're hearing that, what is a patron? Well, $22 a month. You see that? Scan that QR code. It'll get you right to where you need to be able to do that. And it doesn't have to be 22. It could be 11. It could be 100. It could be, how much do you want to get on there and be on a monthly basis so that we can do the things that need to be done here? Look at that. And it says it right there, full transparency, come and see.
And we're not even in Missouri, but we're going to have to do a lot of recruiting and have some good campaigns in Missouri because we need the Show Me State to be on board with the way we do it.
There you go.
I knew that was coming.
Need a little bit of dad joke in there. Come on.
I spent my time in the Show Me State. It's called Fort Lost in the Woods for a reason.
Fort Lost in the Woods?
Yep.
Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri.
Wow.
Home of the Engineer Corps.
Ah.
Yeah, that's where I went through demo school at. Yeah, I'm a medic, so I can blow you up, patch you up, just to blow you up again.
Things work in funny ways, don't they? So how long were you there?
I was only there for like 3 months. I went to a demolition course. They taught me how to play with explosives.
Are they selective with who gets to do this?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know how that works.
Yeah, it's not everybody gets to go to that course, put it that way.
There we go. Okay.
Okay.
Good to know.
All I know is that they taught me things that you can find under a kitchen sink, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You put the right portions together and you can cause a
Kablooey.
little bit of trouble. Yeah. Okay. Well, it's real simple. To fight your enemy, you have to think like your enemy, right?
Yeah.
And for the last how many years, what have you been fighting? Terrorists?
Yep. If you want to get ahead of them, you got to think like them and think steps ahead. Where could this be going? Yeah.
Well, and again, folks, this came up yesterday at church. Seeing the forest instead of the tree. Okay? As the founder and steward of God's plan, my job is to see the whole forest.
Mm-hmm.
To see that whole forest. And our volunteers, yes. You guys look at a tree and you do great work. But like today, ran over to our chaplain because I put out there a couple days ago, we need this 2-inch metal rod cut and machined and all that. So he reached out, he arranged it. And then, we get into these discussions. Look, folks, I understand every little bit of help you can do feeds into that bigger picture. That's how it works. Okay? I know the end result that needs to happen. But everybody does their little part to make that big part. Okay? Now, that doesn't say you can't take on a big part. I don't know. I think I'm pretty good at delegating, But yeah, that's just the whole thing's here, folks. Trust me when I say God gave the land, gave the plan. We know what we're doing. We've already built the team. We just need you to help take us to that next plateau.
There you go. So I want to slip in here with a little community pay it forward update in terms of calendar notes. 15 days from today, on the Tuesday, is Global Pay It Forward Day. So I met with our friend Zach Clayton. We had Emily Gomer on there from Royal Ability Podcast Network and Spirit of the Game Foundation, and we put some plans together with Zach. So basically, people are able to submit little videos for Pay It Forward Day in terms of introducing themselves for who they are and what they do, and share how they are coming into this mantra of paying it forward and what they're doing to that regard. And then Zach is going to take videos. So if these messages are short little videos, then all the videos are going to be running on Global Pay It Forward Day through the PACT podcasting networks. So that's an update. That's a new one for us, that Zach is getting podcasters together and putting it together in networks. So he's got all sorts of ideas. He's doing this with Santa Papa John already. And so things are growing with our friend Zach. He's got a lot of great ideas, and he's making tweaks and modifications. And he's working with Emily and me to create an extra hour a week, where with the stuff we're doing here at Project DieHard and the other things that Sue, Emily, and I and others are doing, we're going to have a pay it forward type hour. And so people in our networks are going to be able to come in and be on the PACT podcasting networks. So, and I'm working on getting him with Anthony Sardelli and Nonprofit TV. So there's some good collaborative stuff going on. Some more updates soon to come.
Okay. Well, in response to that, I'm just going to remind everybody that every facility is going to have a studio where veterans can come use at no cost to record videos and content and all that. Oh, we have a platform to help them get it out there, don't we? Our job are the facilities. Are we to that point? Oh yeah, we're to that
yeah,
point.
so I was just glancing at it. It's like, man, time flies. Those that have been watching for a long time, at the end, we always share a word of hope for our veterans. So I'm going to pass the baton around here. Kurt, I'm going to send it your way first.
All right. So the weekly ritual to speak to you out there, being in the battle of the darkness, fighting the demons in a way that I don't have the lived experience for, but with what I do have a lived experience for, I'm gathering it all up and I'm bringing it all in here. It's truly an act of faith, not just in terms of whatever Heavenly Father is organizing and making available to us for tomorrow and every day forward, but also to trust what I've been prepared to do, my talents, my gifts, and my learned experiences, what I'm all doing. So every time I'm in a conversation, I'm thinking, how can this, do that teamwork together? Everyone achieves miracles. To drive that mantra, we're working with the Mutual Aid Network to kind of build that, miracle direction or dream direction. And so when we speak to you, you are definitely a part of what we're doing tomorrow, between now and our show next week and ongoing. And definitely planning to have you out there watching and listening for our anniversary edition of Mission Monday, with the wedding anniversary between Sue and me, and to attract other couples. So this mission only grows with you a part of it. So my phone number is 262-372-1754. Email Kurt, K-U-R-T, at projectdiehard.org. I'm here for you. I wake up every morning to be here for you. Please be here for me. Thank you.
Excellent.
Sue, back to
Brian.
you.
Yep. Thank you. Brian, over to you.
Well, I don't know how I'm going to top that one. Oh yeah, brothers and sisters, I sat there where you're sitting right now. I know what the demons are saying to you. And I know they're lying to you. Because I'm sitting here. Because I'm here, you have to be here. Because I can't do this alone. I need you here to help me help our brothers and sisters. Don't give up the fight. They don't win. They never have and they never will. But you still got to fight. Back to you, Sue.
Well, I have, I still have the smile card in my hand. Keep smiling. I'm going to read the back of it because I like what it says. A smile costs nothing but gives much. It enriches those who receive without making poor those who give. It takes but a moment, but the memory sometimes lasts a lifetime. A smile creates happiness in the home, goodwill in business, and is the countersign of friendship. A smile is sunshine to sad and is nature's best antidote for trouble. Some people are too tired to give you a smile. Give them one of yours, as no one needs a smile as much as he who has none to give. Keep smiling. You see me on here, smiling makes you feel good. Make yourself smile. If you're not feeling good at a time, you know what? Just try. I know somebody introduced me to laughter yoga. Make yourself laugh. Just do it. I know it sounds goofy, and the first, I don't know, handful of times I was invited to do it, I'm like, nope, not doing it. Just, you feel good afterwards. Believe it or not, it still gets the good feelings going in you, even if you're making yourself laugh. It's okay. Give it a try. And I know, Brian, you're looking at me like yeah, you're loop-de-loop. Try it sometime. It's okay. So,
No. I'm just trying to figure out how laughter and yoga come together.
It's a thing they call it. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know how it all works. I just know it works. If you want to start feeling it, just try sometime. And actually, if you want to know more about that specifically, we have friends that actually put on laughter yoga sessions, and we'd be happy to hook you up with that. Susan at projectdiehard.org. And I always say, God's not done with you yet. You are here for a reason. If you're not sure what that is, that's okay. It'll come together soon enough. We will help you figure it out if that's what, if we can do something to help with that, please. And also, I'm going to let that call out there that come join us, have some fun with us, volunteer and do good. There's so many things that can be done here and are going to be done. Do you want to be part of it? Are you a diehard fan? I'm sticking with that. I love it.
I love it too.
Thank you for joining us. We are here every Monday night, 6:30 p.m. Central. So please come on back and see us next week. Look forward to seeing you then. Until then,